Hello and welcome to the streams again. After that night off from the power outage, it wasn't too bad, a storm, but that's all right. Let me just switch some things up. Tried to work with the scheduling, pre-doing it so you guys would maybe know about it ahead of time. I think it seems to all be running smoothly. Yeah, looks like. Oh. All right. Hello and welcome. Trying to fiddle with the streaming, scheduling, that sort of thing, just so you guys can maybe see it a little bit sooner, know that it's coming up. I mean, usually it's every night. Not last night, unfortunately, with that power outage. The storm wasn't too bad, but I didn't want to risk it trying to stream and then it just goes out again. So we're back to it with what was going to be last night, Dino Crash, featuring, as you can probably guess or see, the potentially fantastic Quartzwood Crasher. Some of you guys have used it before. You want to see it be used, so that's what's going to happen here. And I just saw a post recently from the Dinosaur subreddit, Solar Updraft. You were thinking there was something to do with Quartzwood Crasher, some various lists. So it's not quite the list you posted, but this is featuring the guy. We're going to get things done, hopefully. There is a lot of bodies, very little interaction, just Inscription of Abundance, but some more in the sideboard, so things should do quite nicely. Just a lot of fantastic bodies. Now, I may be missing Carnage Tyrant at 6, pretty fantastic. Shifting Ceratops certainly has helped against control decks, as you saw the previous stream. My goodness, that was a thing of beauty. But yeah, everything's pretty straightforward. A little Jund for Rotting, because who doesn't love that guy? Inscription, lots of good stuff. Sideboard, pretty regular. Anger of the Gods, help sweep stuff. Rampaging as always. Reckless Rage for Grease Fang, along with Inscription of Abundance. Lots of speed interaction. Yes, Prophet 87, how's it going? You love Quartzwood. I love Quartzwood. I think most of us love Quartzwood. That's for sure. So that's what we're doing. All right. Now, one thing I want to point out with this Jund list, Rotting Regisaur only needs one black. Perhaps I have too much black sources with Blood Crypt, Canyon Slough, Deathcap Glade, and Overgrown Tomb. Secluded Courtyard really does help, so that's another technically 4 sources. Helps us cast all our other dinos, so I think I may cut a little bit of black sources there. We're certainly covered nicely with our green, needing double green for Ripjaw Raptor and Shifting Ceratops, but we do need double red for Quartzwood, so certainly got to keep that in mind. All right, I think that's it. Let's jump into the match. See what it is. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy and we get some nice big bodies this first game coming out here. All right. Hopefully you're enjoying that pretty sweet thumbnail for the stream. I figured dinos crashing, Quartzwood Crasher, what goes with that? Let's try and make Quartzwood crash through the thumbnail itself, shatter things. I mean, if it was glass, it'd probably just be running right through any sort of screen barrier because it's so massive, but you get the idea. We're going to be crashing through some opponents here. A lot of their creatures won't be able to do much against the 6/6 trample of Quartzwood. Ooh, that... let's see. Could be good. We're first, but we don't have a third land to go Ripjaw. I think we'll risk it. Oh, that was close. That was very close. Got to play it safe. Get Deathcap down, because we don't have a third land yet. Ooh, interesting. Well, I think we should probably go Drover. Let's go as fast as possible. Either way, if they have a portable hole, something like that, Huntmaster or Drover, it's going to Eat it. Oh, that's a nice looking plains. Oh, there we go. We got it. Good stuff. Kind of tempted to go Drover of the Mighty to open up the possibility of Quartzwood. I think we'll do that. A little risky, for sure. They'll only have 3 lands. They only have 1 source of white, which is always a positive against a deck like this. I mean, they have a second one there, but let's get that Quartzwood. Could be rough, certainly, but we'll get a 2-2. I would expect them to sweep us next turn if they have it. If they don't sweep us, it's going to be pretty good. I think they basically have to. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, I fully expected them to sweep us there, but let's see. Do we have lethal? 6 plus rotting, so 13, 14, 15. Almost. So I think I'm betting that is a Doomscar. That's what I feel. Probably a Doomscar. So the question is, do we get them as low as possible with Quartzwood? The token that they make is, I mean, it's not going to do anything for us. I say we go Rotting Regisaur. Just to get a little, slight bit more damage. Could of course go Drover, but might as well swing with the one that's out already and do some damage that way. At the very least, if they do sweep us next turn, we will be able to go just Drover. Possibly Ripjaw Raptor, but I think probably Drover. Behold the multiverse. Well, hopefully they don't get that sweeper, and we can finish them off. Oh, that's alright. I fully expect it from something like this deck. Ooh, there we go. Yeah. Let's get the Ripjaw down. Force them to do something to them, since it would be lethal next turn. Could potentially have been lethal with Drover if we went that. Then we played a Dinosaur afterwards. Drover's a 3-3. So that would also work. Oh boy, I think he's bouncing. Ripjaw. Good buddy. Oh, Commune definitely searching maybe for a land. Shifting Ceratops would be fantastic, but so would Marauding. You know what, let's go Marauding, because then we can go Marauding plus Drover of the Mighty. Hope one of them sticks around for next turn. Potentially go a hasty Shifting Ceratops. Saw it coming. Oh well. I mean, I didn't see it coming because there is a wide variety of foretell stuff, but a foretold saw it coming is pretty fantastic. Hard to top that.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
Making me second guess myself not bringing in a couple number of Carnage Tyrant. Nasty Key to the Archive. Oh boy. Nope. Well, we got another land. Things are certainly looking up. Let's go with Quartzwood. Let's try. Good old Wrath of God. Okay. Well, they certainly have enough mana with Key to the Archive, the Celestis. It's going to be rough. Oh, there it is. Good old shifting. Let's get it done. Hopefully. I mean, they can make a token with Castle Ardenvale, unfortunately, but we'll apply the pressure. Yeah, I think they can. Key to the Archive to the Celestis one and that irrigated farmland. Now, hopefully, as long as we can leave up one next turn, be able to give Shifting Ceratops trample, that could get things done, potentially. At the very least, they'll maybe continue to hold up at least 4, technically 5, with Castle Ardenvale there.
Trust me, I have a plan. I know what must be done. Hold that thought.
Just have to hope they don't get a sweeper. Well, we'll try for Drover. We won't go Ripjaw because we really want that extra mana to give Shifting Trample. Oh. Well, that will certainly do it. Yes, regrowth at instant speed to get the Wrath of God to sweep us. That is rough. But at least we're getting Ripjaw. We are not getting Ripjaw. Still could potentially get it done next turn if we draw a second Shifting Ceratops. That... Oh, they drew cards. Never mind. I thought Behold the Multiverse saw it coming, so... I mean, I still don't expect Ripjaw to be sticking around too long.
No time for a break.
Yeah, it's okay. Could be a Shifting Ceratops coming up. Oh, yes, they're going to make 2 tokens, but at least 2 tokens still can't kill Shifting. That is not Shifting. Well, really feel there's no busting through here, unfortunately, with the 2 Teferis they got. That's unfortunate. But we'll grab Death Gorge, definitely. Ripjaw, not a whole lot of creatures to fight. Inscription probably could come out as well. Try and go as fast as possible. Yeah, Rampaging Frostodon. Get a bunch of bodies, swing, lots of power. Hope they don't get the sweeper too soon. I would definitely be happy to take a game off them, but certainly Key to the Archive and the Celestis helping them ramp and do a bunch of other good stuff. It can be painful. And casting things at instant speed, I mean, that's not nice. I do like seeing Shifting Ceratops there. It isn't quite as fast as I would hope with no Marauding or Huntmaster. I'm going to keep it though. Risky. Certainly likely better to mulligan at least once there. Try for a 2-drop. But I like taking risks sometimes, seeing how things work out. We do have plenty of 3-drops, so we'll maybe cast them sparingly. Try for the Rampaging first, just so we don't have to discard too many cards. See if Rampaging draws out some sort of answer or removal. But it is nice seeing 2 Shifting Ceratops, so hopefully next turn we get to that 4th land. Make it happen. Field of Ruin to take out Secluded Courtyard. Hello, Vitor. How's it going? Well, it's not such a good night quite yet. But, I mean, chances are against control, things might not go so well. I mean, I did fairly recently take down a wide range of control. It's always fun doing that. Oh, they had to take out Rotting Regisaur. That's fine. We didn't have to discard anything. Forced them to cast that, so hopefully they don't have a second Wrath in hand, but where there's one, there is another. At the very least, hasty shifting next turn. Potentially Rotting Regisaur. If we get... Oh, okay, good. Good. Secluded Courtyard. Ooh, this is interesting. You know what, I say we go Rotting Regisaur. Oh, what is my favorite magic dinosaur? That's a tough one. I think probably Galta, Primal Hunger, but specifically the game day promo art, alternate. If you went to game day, it's like a pre-release for Rivals of Ixalan. You would potentially get the game day promo of Galta. Oh, just fantastic. Unfortunately, you can't get it on Arena here. I did participate in the event like 2 years ago, almost now, but I wasn't able to finish it. I could only play partway through. It was very sad, and they just haven't allowed people to buy it since. It was very unfortunate. Oh, okay, well. Let's go Shifting Ceratops, if they have some sort of counter thing going on. Alright. Hopefully that does it. Ether Gust. You know what? We could probably just decline that. I'd rather play it safe just in case they sweep us next turn. Could potentially get that 5th land and be able to go hasty Shifting Ceratops. Ooh, there's the Wrath. That's not too good. Close. So close. Ooh, wow. It's not a land, unfortunately. Yeah, let's go with the Canyon Slough. Hopefully they don't gain too much life and whatnot. See if Rotting Regisaur draws out any other counter spells, that sort of thing. That's okay. We had the mana to play it. They're down 1 counter spell. If all goes well and they don't make anything else, I think Shifting Ceratops could potentially get it done next turn if we draw a 6th land and we can give it trample to get past that wall there. That is nice. Shifting. Oh, that was close. Almost didn't leave us with 2 green there. It's a good thing we checked the auto tapper. Chunny, how's it going? Polyraptor is your favorite. Oh, yeah, definitely. There is a lot of fun things you can do with that card. A lot of interesting things with Polyraptor, although you really want something to turn off the combo, that's for sure. Interesting. Huh. Okay, well, that is unfortunate. Yeah, oh. Maybe Polyraptor could be my favorite, just because Dinos get that fantastic infinite combo. Not every deck has it, so it's pretty sweet seeing Dinos have it. Well, I don't imagine Quartzwood is going to stick, unfortunately. We'll see what we draw next turn, but I think that's probably going to be it for this match against Azorius Control. Man, that is unfortunate. Nothing stuck. We came so close. That's all right, though. Pretty nasty stuff this Azorius player is doing. Field of Ruin, killing lands. Can't play the land we draw because it's at the end of turn. And also Confounding Conundrum. And man, that is rough. Certainly slows things down. Ooh, Huntmaster. Well, not quite going to do it. See if he sticks. Okay, well, let's not prolong the pain any longer. Yes, definitely. There are some fantastic dinos out there. I have a pretty good collection of them, actually, which maybe that would be a good topic for a video showcasing some of the cool dinos, variations of dinos, and their support cards. At least what I consider pretty cool support cards. Some of them aren't legal in historic or too many formats, but I've got a pretty interesting collection of dino variants. Marauding Raptor is the one I own the most of. So maybe going back to that first question, what's my favorite magic dinosaur? Marauding Raptor, maybe. He's just so fantastic. Yeah. Probably have like 80, 90 Marauding Raptors. My goodness. Maybe one day he will become so powerful, so much of a key player for a dino deck that he gets banned, and collection video sounds good. Okay. Alright guys, look forward to a collection video at some point. I've been thinking about it for the past little while. You know, of course, staying on theme, dinos and whatnot. I was hoping for something other than Secluded Courtyard, but that's what we got to do. We'll say Dinosaur just because it is first land. We might draw another land next turn. We do reveal what the deck's all about, so it does give the opponent a little bit of information. Golgari Sack. It's been actually quite some time since I faced this deck. Maybe people trying out all the different stuff, but yep, it's got to be human, unfortunately. Get that Drover the Mighty. Hope they don't have a fatal push, but in a deck like this, that's certainly a good possibility. Ouch. Gonna want to take out that squirrel. Hopefully with Inscription of Abundance, but if we don't get going too fast. Yeah, well, you never know. I've actually faced someone one night that had recognized me from Reddit, which was pretty sweet. I believe I took him down. Definitely used Drover to get another land here. Certainly would be nice grabbing Marauding Raptor there or Rotting Regisaur, but I want to try and get the potential of some good bodies next turn. Hasty, Regisaur Alpha, Shifting Ceratops definitely would be nice. Certainly a little bit too slow against a deck like this, but they didn't go turn 1 cat, turn 2 witch's oven, so they haven't got that shenanigans going quite yet. I'm sure none of you guys enjoy that combo very much, but it is good. Gets the job done. Sometimes the games are quite slow, but we'll make it happen. Okay, we got options. 4. So Regisaur Alpha, and yeah, I like the looks of that. Could potentially swing with a big Marauding Raptor there. We'll see if they potentially kill Marauding Raptor instant speed with a Fatal Push. Something like that. I could see that happening after Marauding Raptor gets so big. I think that's it. It is tempting to use Commune. We'll have Huntmaster at least give Regisaur Alpha haste. Try and get as much damage on him as we can. We're thinking about something. Can probably kill somebody, I would imagine. If they can't, oh, God. Well, things are certainly looking up here. If all goes well and they don't have a nasty meat hook massacre, it could be pretty decent. Meat hook for 4 would do the trick, taking out everybody. Hopefully that's not the case. But they would need 6, I believe. So as long as they don't play a land, I think it's 2 black plus X for meat hook. Pretty sure. Ooh, yeah, it's a meat hook. I think. Yes. Ah, man, I jinxed myself. That's not good. Not good indeed. But, you know, we'll make it work, I think. Get that Secluded Courtyard. Could have gone Shifting Ceratops, of course. Would definitely have been a good option. But at least we got Huntmaster, Marauding. We'll hope they don't have a second Meat Hook Massacre. At the very least, we will have a hasty Shifting Ceratops next turn. Okay, so no Meat Hook. Oh my. Okay, do we have 5? Yes. Okay, is that for dinos? No, that's humans. That's unfortunate. It looks like we can only go Quartzwood or Shifting Ceratops. So go Quartzwood. Get some nice damage through. Goose would probably block Marauding Raptor, I would imagine. Wish you could get Godzilla alternate art. You can get the actual original, the one Godzilla art. You can't get the other ones. I think you have to open them up from midweek magic codes. Just have to get randomly lucky with certain events, I believe. Dylan, you would like a collection video? Yeah, okay, wow. Certainly figure out how to make that happen. Film it the best as possible. Best quality possible. I do like the looks of this, though. I mean, Quartzwood Crashers, both at 6. Meat Hook Massacre would have to be cast for 8. So if they play another land here, they could go it. Which is unfortunate. But that's a costly Meat Hook Massacre. Okay, good. So it looks like we won't see Meat Hook this turn at the very least. As long as they don't gain any life, and we swing with Shifting Ceratops, could be lethal. As long as they don't kill anything, but this is the deck of killing stuff. I'm not worried about the Black Cat. Yep, gotta try and gain as much life as possible. Trail of Crumbs to draw stuff, but then they don't have any mana to play stuff. I mean, with Shifting Ceratops Tramp, like, I don't see how... Okay, that is something. Maybe they feel safe. They think we don't have... Oh! You guys. You came for Quartzwood Crasher, and you're seeing Quartzwood Crasher. Dino Crash in action. Right here, right now. Let's go. Lots of trample. Get the job done. Your Black Cat is... Well, it's not spelling doom and despair for us. It's spelling doom and despair for the opponent. Rampaging Ferocidon, definitely against a deck like this. I mean, all the recursion, little things, life gain from food, the cat, Meat Hook Massacre, gaining a bunch of life whenever our creatures die. I think Rampaging is going to do pretty good here. Certainly Reckless Rage. Deathgorge Scavenger, I don't like it as much because the cat, they can just get it back basically at instant speed, while Deathgorge's trigger is on the stack. They can just respond by, yeah, bringing the cat back. Oh, Quartzwood, win, yes, yes, fantastic stuff. But cutting things, I do like stuff that has trample against a deck like this. All the little things we want to fly past, they think they can sacrifice in response. Well, the full damage goes through if a creature has trample. So certainly keeping in Quartzwood and shifting. You know what? I think we can take out Inscription. It does have the potential to gain life. So if we had 5, it really wouldn't gain nearly as much benefit as I'd like from Inscription. Rotting can be nice, but I think we could... no, we should probably keep Rotting in. Ripjaw can be nice. You know what? Let's cut the Huntmaster. Just because I imagine they have various fatal pushes, things like that. Can be rough for stuff that costs 2. Bloodchief's Thirst and Fatal Push specifically. Gotta see if it's snowing. Oh, well, I knew it was going to snow tonight. I did a little bit of shoveling and chipping away at ice on my driveway. Almost didn't get up when I got back from work today. But it looks like I'll be shoveling tomorrow morning. That's okay, though. I do like the snow. You have to like the snow if you live where I live. Maybe the opponent is considering their options. Maybe they don't even want to face this absolutely rough matchup. I think Trample definitely is the secret against maybe a wide range of stuff that focuses on smaller creatures. You're always getting at least a little bit of damage through. Could make all the difference. Eventually it just adds up. They're so low that there's nothing much they can do about it. Definitely Quartzwood Crasher being a 6/6. That's hard to deal with. 5 toughness, 4 toughness especially, pretty easy to deal with, but 6, it's good stuff, as you saw. You know what, I think we could keep that. We'll go Commune, turn 1, maybe get something that costs 4, or something we can play for 3, possibly Rotting Raptor. Rampaging, yes, okay. So hopefully we'll be able to sneak out and get the cat Ooh, they got the cat. I jinxed myself. Oh boy. Well, things are not looking too good at the moment, but Canyon Slough, double Rampaging Ferocidon actually could be quite nice. At the very least, we do get to go Commune this turn with the one source of green. Yeah, Ripjaw. I would have liked to keep that Reckless Rage that we just sent to the bottom there. Oh, we gotta go quick. At the very least, it's not Jund, because Mayhem Devil, for anybody that doesn't know, one in a black and a red, I believe. Whenever you sacrifice something, a permanent, he deals 1 damage to any target. So, 2 ovens. Well, that's what's 3 Rampaging Ferocidon. I mean, I assume one of them's going to stick if they do have some sort of removal. Mortality Spear, maybe. But they got to do their cat stuff right now, so maybe Rampaging is the secret. Well, this Rampaging is not. At the very least, we will have an extra mana next turn that we can use on the one Rampaging. Perhaps we can force them to use all their food, bring back the cat. Both ovens are tapped. Then they don't have any food to bring it back until they play some other creature. So that could be something. We'll see if we can wait for that opportunity. Kill the cat while the ovens are tapped and they have no food, which isn't very often. They do have the plant, so that's actually going to be quite rough for us. But we'll definitely kill something with Reckless Rage. Now, if they can't kill Rampaging, it could get pretty nasty for them. Maybe it stops them from really wanting to use their witches' ovens. We'll see if they still do double ovens. Get rid of the foods. And if they bring back the Cauldron Familiar. Oh, Fatal Push. Well, we didn't see it last game, but we're seeing it this one, that's for sure. I was tempted to use Reckless Rage there, but I think I'll wait. Do Reckless Rage next turn with Ripjaw Raptor there. But things could just be over, actually, right now. Pretty much. Trail of Crumbs, oh boy. Really makes me wish for something like Blast Zone, which I was using quite a bit there. Don't really want to pay 2 life. Let's go Rampaging again, see what they do. Oh, there's the meat hook, okay. So they will have a food left over, so it doesn't look like it would be wise to do Reckless Rage targeting the cat. I might do it if they didn't have any foods, but they got some. Perhaps we'd bring an Anger of the Gods now that I think about it. Take out Gilded Goose. The cat, potentially, if we can get it where both of the ovens are tapped, or if they only have one oven. It is nice taking out gooses. Cooked goose. I think a lot of people like that. Haven't had it too often, but pretty tasty. Certainly a little juicier than chicken. Better than graveyard chickens. Arclight Phoenix. Yeah, let's save that Reckless Rage. Ooh. Ripjaw. Take a little bit of damage. See what Commune gets us. Could be another source of red for our Reckless Rage there. Okay, good stuff. Well, that's not so good. Okay, well, nothing's really sticking. We're not really getting through this game. I could see Meat Hook Massacre coming down next turn. Yeah, I think that's going to do it. Let's not prolong things any longer. Let's bring in Anger of the Gods, Deathcourt Scavenger, eat that wide variety of stuff they have in the graveyard. Rampaging, kind of nice. Easily killed. Doesn't do a whole lot, I think. So I'll try switching Rampaging and Deathcourt Scavenger. Now that does open up the possibility of bringing in Inscription of Abundance, which I think could be pretty fantastic. Send Ripjaw to the bottom. Doesn't have Trample like we like. Drover the Mighty, potentially. I will drop a couple Reckless Rage. One Drover. Just because we got Anger now to help deal with the weak creatures. Hopefully we can get that Ravenous Squirrel before it grows too big, but sometimes that guy can go off like he's hibernating. Winter's coming tomorrow. It's already here, but imagine winter's coming tomorrow and he's hibernating like crazy, just feeding off all those cats and various foods. I like that. Anger of the Gods. We do only have 3 copies, so it's pretty nice seeing it in the opening hand. We do have our 2 sources of red, so seems pretty positive. Nah, I'll have Stomping come tapped. Let's not take any more damage than we have to. Ooh, yeah, Death Gorge, definitely. Could have gone. Marauding, of course. Okay, well, another Death Gorge. Let's do double Death Gorge this time. And Reckless Rage, alright. Well, at the very least, we don't have to exile stuff since don't have Marauding Raptor, so it's kind of nice. We can just really decline to exile anything and save it for future turns. Swing with Death Gorge. He'll get to 3 toughness, and then we could potentially target him with Reckless Rage. That's always an option. They do have plenty of spells. I could see him getting rid of Death Gorge here, which wouldn't be too bad. It does die to Anger of the Gods, so that's not a total loss. Yeah, let's just keep the party going. Shifting Ceratops. I was thinking Death Gorge Scavenger to have 1 left up for Reckless Rage, but wouldn't really want to use Reckless Rage on their turn while both Death Gorges are 2, unfortunately. Hopefully they can't kill Shifting here. Oh, yes, they can. That's pretty nice. Pretty fantastic stuff there. But we got a lot of non-creatures to exile, so maybe Death Gorge does the trick for us. Certainly if they get a squirrel plus a cat or something like that, I think might potentially go Anger of the Gods. We'll see if we can get a swing with Death Gorge before casting Anger, but it might be Anger next turn. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. My goodness. I thought I got lots of sleep last night, but I guess that was not the case. Alright. Let's see what Death Gorge does. Maybe they try to kill it with something instant speed related. Actually, I kind of like just killing the squirrel with Reckless Rage. Now that I think about it. Don't need to go Anger of the Gods quite yet, and we're still left with Death Gorge. We can go another Death Gorge. Get some pretty fantastic aggression next turn with... Yeah, I like getting rid of that guy. No squirrels, gain some life. Regisaur plus both Death Gorge potentially next turn. That's a pretty big swing. Keep Anger in our back pocket just in case. Hopefully they don't get too many bodies here. Oh, the cat. Well, they don't have an oven, so that's something. But they do have a meat hook. Well, we have a Regisaur, so I'll watch out for that. Oh, and Inscription. Good stuff. Which we could go Inscription for 5 next turn. Make the token bigger because it has Trample, or potentially Regisaur Alpha. But I think making the token bigger would be probably preferable, just so Regisaur and the token would then survive Anger of the Gods on some following turn. If they do get an oven here, oh, they do. So we'll maybe try and get rid of the cat before blockers are declared. Something like that. Oh, no, well. Yeah, we'll just go another Regisaur. I like the looks of that. Getting enough damage, well, not quite enough for lethal here, but next turn should be pretty decent with Inscription. We may just try and sweep them with Anger of the Gods, leaving both Regisaurs behind, but I think I would like the life gain of Inscription and possibly taking out the cat, forcing them to use the oven maybe a little bit sooner than they'd like. Could do the trick. I think Trail of the Crumbs really is the secret sauce to this deck. Just drawing them so much, they're naturally sacrificing food. Really keeps their hands stocked up, gives them a lot of gas. Sacrifice a non-land permanent. Okay. I guess Anger of the Gods. Yeah. Yeah, we can lose 3 life actually. Alright, Inscription. We could go Drover of the Mighty plus Anger, but I like Inscription. Now, both cats would probably block Regisaurs. We would have 6 with the tokens. 1 would go 2 more. So Question is, killing one now? We'll see. We'll definitely use something on the tokens. Get a cat if they bring it back right now, or whenever they sacrifice the food that they're sacrificing. Or maybe they're doing something nasty with the Phyrexian Tower with that extra mana. You know what I say? We just put the 2 counters on the tokens, get a little bit more damage here, and go Drover. Then next turn, if we do go Anger of the Gods, Cry of the Carnarium, William, Urbanich, yeah, definitely would be nice. Been thinking about it. Yeah, I definitely like exiling every other creature that has died this turn. Certainly would get rid of the cats. Anything that can help me against this deck, which, I mean, I haven't seen recently for a little bit, but yeah, getting rid of the cats, that's the way to go. And that is not. Ooh, that's a lot of life. Well, we don't need Anger of the Gods. We don't need a land. Oh, okay. Well, we'll see what we draw next turn, but that's gonna do it. Yes. That's alright. That's how it goes. Sometimes it's rough. You get close. We got close a little bit against that Azorius and just this pesky Golgari. Certainly a good suggestion. Graph Diggers is a classic, yes. I think I have a play set of Graph Diggers. If I don't, I probably have like 3, so I could complete that. But I think most people put in 2 to 3. Don't really think people put in the full play set because it is redundant, unfortunately. I try to get stuff that isn't completely redundant, so I feel better using it as a playset. But definitely something like Graph Diggers, a wide range of stuff. Since I am in Jund, perhaps I could bring back the fantastic Shadow's Verdict. For anybody that doesn't know, 3 and 2 black, exile each creature and planeswalker with converted mana cost 3 or less from the battlefield and the graveyard. So yes, the cat can't hide against that spell. Has worked out quite nicely in the past. But that, I like the looks of that. Marauding, Drover, always lovely stuff. Hopefully they stick around and we can go Quartzwood. But we did at least see Quartzwood come into effect once tonight. Still love it. I mean, now that's something that's not redundant like Graph Digger's Cage. The more you have, the merrier. I mean, if you get 2, chances are things are just maybe over there anyways, but it is pretty satisfying to see some big dinos make even bigger dinos. Lots of bodies. It's always good. Looks like Greasefang. We got Mardu Greasefang coming in. Trainer James, how's it going? You're at work. Okay, I will tell nobody. I do not know where you work, so I think you are safe there, buddy. But hey, as long as you know you're still getting your work done, I don't see a problem with that. I actually put on my own videos just to see how I can improve while I'm at work, not packaging coffee while I'm stickering the bags of coffee, getting that ready to be made. Okay, I'm thinking Greasefang's coming down next turn, unfortunately, so I feel like we're going to be shedding some tears here. That's not going to be good. We could go extra hard with another Marauding, and then go a nasty Quartzwood. That'd be alright. Nah, we'll just play it a little safer. Stomping Ground. Regisaur Alpha next turn. If they haven't gone Greasefang, if they go Greasefang, cross fingers for me. Oh, there it is. See what we draw next turn, but you've seen this before. We're seeing it again. The greasy rat resurfaces. Man, that is good. I mean, if we draw Inscription of Abundance, draw 6 life with Drover, that might help us. But we don't have anything that can block flying, so that's how she goes. Greasefang, you know what it's all about. Instant speed interaction. Reckless Rage. Inscription of Abundance. Does the trick. Deathcourt Scavenger. Get that Parhelion 2 out of the graveyard ASAP. Rampaging might be nice, but I don't think they have enough creatures to really make it worth it. I mean, they'd get the Parhelion. Well, it's not a creature. The 2 angel tokens from Parhelion. Oh, you made a mono green. Definitely. I'm always interested in interesting variations like that. I've always wondered about mono green. I felt maybe they wouldn't have enough stuff to do, but what to cut? Well, certainly keeping in shifting. Ripjaw, drawn stuff, always nice. Shifting to block flying things could potentially help. I think we just drop Quartzwood just because it is a costlier dino. Want to go as fast as we can or just interact with them. So Rotting, maybe Rotting. You know what? Let's drop Shifting. Yes, I know it does block flying things, but there's not a whole lot of flying things. And if they get Parhelion 2, they get the angel tokens, it may just be over there anyways. So I think Shifting could be good to drop. I do love that. Rotting, and Reckless Rage. But yeah, definitely mono green dinosaurs. I think there's could be something there. Enough support. A little low on the cost reduction, perhaps, but hey, I have no doubt mono green dinosaurs could work. We'll definitely play Blood Crypt untapped, so we have that 1 red for Reckless Rage. We'll see if they discard anything here. If they get a Parhelion in the graveyard, like or Wellspring. So we should be safe for a turn. I don't think we have to go. I would like Rotting this turn. Yeah, let's go Secluded Courtyard. Still have that 1 red left for Reckless Rage. Seems like this could be fast enough. Definitely if they had a Parhelion 2 in the graveyard, I would maybe have gone something else, but just in case they do any shenanigans here. Glass casket, yeah. That's what I would target. But things are going downhill for you here, buddy. Regisaur, Marauding, that's some nasty damage. Could have 5 next turn, so we can go Inscription to fight Greasefang if that's what they do, but they gotta slow us down quick. Could just be over next turn. Yes. Oh. Alright, we'll keep up the plan of some interaction, either Inscription or Reckless Rage, to take out Greasefang. Try and go as fast as possible. Oh, the first bot of the night. Everyone say hello to Yasmin Kindle. It's pretty nice. The bots seem to have been a little less recently. Or they just get filtered out. I do actually, a couple of days ago, I started seeing the first time ever bot messages get filtered and stopped, which was pretty sweet. Some nights there's 5, 6 of them. Oh, we've been to 6 concurrent viewers so far tonight. Oh, can we get to 7? Can we get to 8? Break the all-time record? I mean, I do like seeing Reckless Rage and Inscription of Abundance here. Canyon Slough, though, I mean, we can risk it. I don't think we can risk it, though. Oh, well, I think we'll keep that. We do see Death Gorge to get Parhelion 2 out of the graveyard and exile it, so that's going to be nice. We just hope they don't get it in there too. Oh, okay, well. The lovely Huntmaster. Hopefully, hasty Rotting Regisaur. But it may be smarter. 8 likes so far. The world record, 9 likes for a stream. That was pretty good on the... What was it? The most recent one. Man, that was pretty fantastic stuff. Reckoner Bankbuster. I haven't seen that actually quite yet, but I've heard it's a pretty good card. Charge counters, remove charge counters, make some pilots. Looks pretty good. Might try and kill it with something. Oh boy. Well, still, no Parhelion 2. So that's always a positive. Yeah. Hopefully they don't have another portable hole for Huntmaster there. Oh boy. Yeah, as long as he survives, that would be pretty sweet. Next turn going Rotting Regisaur plus Death Gorge. Would be nice to go Ripjaw as well. That might be the thing we have to discard, unfortunately. We'll see what we draw if Huntmaster sticks around. But a hasty Rotting Regisaur is always good. It might be Death Gorge depending what they discard. Oof. Okay, this could be Parhelion 2 going in. Maybe they're digging for another portable hole to get rid of Huntmaster, but even if they do, we still get a Greasefang. So it looks like they have maybe a Greasefang in hand, a second one, and they're just hoping and praying for that Parhelion 2. Well, I do like Reckless Rage. Let's get that Rotting Regisaur, get him swinging, and we'll focus on doing as much damage this turn as possible. And then we'll have Reckless Rage still in case they get Greasefang. I definitely would like taking out Greasefang because they got one already in the graveyard. If we take out a second one, really reduce the chances of them maybe seeing a third one, perhaps. Or we could just kill the Reckoner Bankbuster there, potentially. Okay, so it's looking like Greasefang it is. Put Parhelion into the graveyard. Go Greasefang with their 3 mana there. Alright. Reckless Rage at the ready. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Search your library for an artifact. I would have assumed Parhelion. So maybe they don't have Greasefang? Huh. Maybe they're getting a little desperate. I don't know. I'm still saving Reckless Rage for whenever they do likely get the Greasy Rat. Do have to discard something, though. Yeah, it's gotta be Ripjaw, unfortunately. Ooh, land. So we could go Death Gorge, keep up the pressure, and then we'll just go Reckless Rage before our next turn comes around. Just so, I mean, we're not wasting Reckless Rage. We'll use it for something, targeting either, well, probably Rotting Regisaur. Don't get to use Faithless Looting. I think that's pretty decent. Hopefully this does the trick here. I should have just killed the Goblin Engineer, and that would have been lethal. My goodness. That is a slight goof on my part. It's alright though. Still feel pretty positive. Leyline of the Void. Trainer James, yes, I've actually considered that now that I'm in Jund here for the past couple of days. Man, if you want something that screws over graveyard strategies, Leyline of the Void certainly does the trick. I have been wondering what exactly the right amount is. A playset, 2 or 3, because they are redundant, of course. But certainly, Leyline of the Void is on my radar. Glass Casket to get rid of somebody. Definitely Rotting Regisaur, I would imagine. Well, let's see what they target first. Yeah. Get rid of that token. And then if we get something hasty, I mean, Regisaur Alpha or Shifting Ceratops? No, we took Shifting Ceratops out. So Regisaur Alpha. It's something. Take him down to 2 at least. I think we should be able to still kill the Goblin Engineer before he is declared as oh, there's the Greasefang. Okay, hold up here. Let's put a stop. But Bojuka Bog, actually I had wondered about Bojuka Bog, especially when going Wayward Swordtooth, just because it is a land, we'll be able to play extra stuff. Yes, Greasefang, kill it. We draw a body and not a land, but yeah, certainly something like Bojuka Bog, any utility lands, when going something like Wayward Swordtooth, I think it's pretty fantastic and pretty valid. Oh, Inscription, not quite gonna do it. Well, they're pretty low, you know, only at 2. Hopefully we don't see another Greasefang, but I think 2 so far. I believe pretty much every Greasefang vehicles deck does have a full play set of Greasefang, or maybe just 3, but everything I've seen is usually a full play set. No. Double inscription. That is not a fun time, but we will be able to interact with them, hopefully, if we ever draw some more creatures. Crossing the fingers, crossing the claws. Oh, up tonight. Hey, for a second there, we got to 7 concurrent viewers. 8, actually, it looks like. Oh, we broke the world record for RV Games. Dino streams. Fantastic stuff. This could get rough though. I wish I had a cheering emotion. I do have the excited Dino and the proud Dino. That seems pretty appropriate here. Well, not too appropriate with this current game. Let's go anybody. Somebody. Somebody at 3 so that we have at least 2 left over so we can go. Oh, marauding. Okay, that could be good. Hopefully they don't have a glass casket, portable hole, all that stuff, really. Could be nice, taking out Goblin Engineer at instant speed with the fighting. That might be something we do. Hopefully we don't have to use either inscription, so that we could just double up on both of them for 5. But I think we'll probably be using one of them here. Ooh, that glass casket, that is not fun. Well, use it. Get rid of the engineer. Get a little use out of marauding. Oh, what's going on here? We didn't have any creatures. Okay, we took down a Greasefang deck. They were just upset. Actually, maybe they forgot to tap the Goblin Engineer, use its ability. Yes, I think that's probably why they insta-conceded, rage quit, because they didn't use him quite correctly. I will take it. It's a greasy win against a greasy Greasefang vehicles deck. It evens out, I think. Man, fantastic stuff. Well, let's hope we get Quartzwood. Maybe this match to feature a little bit more, but okay. Taking down greasy Greasefang. Gotta love it. I'm sure, well, maybe you guys have faced this Greasefang vehicles deck a little bit more now after Kamigawa's been out a little bit. Past couple of days I haven't really faced it at all. I thought maybe people had gotten the rat out of their system, but I guess that's not the case. Certainly rough. Can be hard to interact with, but I think Mardu seems to Mardu seems to be the best variation compared to Esper. Ooh, that could be pretty nice. I mean, no turn 1 plays, so always lovely seeing something like Canyon Slough or Sheltered Thicket. Man, if Huntmaster survives turn 4, hasty Quartzwood, followed by a second one, that might just do it. But I'm seeing Jangatha, so you know if you see Jangatha, it could be Jund or 5-color Niv-Mizzet. Hopefully that's not the case. And hopefully Huntmaster survives. But if it's 5C Niv-Mizzet, Huntmaster dies quick. Do have, well, hopefully 5 lands. So we got 4. Pretty good chance we get to the 5th one by the time we want to cast Quartzwood or Regisaur. Don't got to worry about Huntmaster. We can leave him living a turn. have mercy. Thoughtseize. They want to see what the big dinos are coming. And there's some big dinos. Take your pick. What do you hate the least? Oh, Shifting Ceratops. Huntmaster survives a turn. And he does the trick. Hasty shifting. Good stuff. I think that's probably what they would have discarded if we had it in hand. Because it would have been our play for this turn. So they got to do something. They have to take out Huntmaster. If they don't, that might be it. Well, they could have a sweeper, but I think they want to take out shifting. They're scared of shifting. Okay, interesting. They left stuff alive. Well, hopefully they don't have a sweeper, but I think they're feeling pretty positive. 4 mana for 12 power. Yeah, I think they must. Oh, man. Quartzwood Crash. Dino Crash. Dinos crashing through the opponent. That's the name of the game here, and we got it done. But if it was 5C Niv Mizzet, Death Gorge, Rampaging, not doing so much. Reckless Rage could take out Territorial Kavu, potentially, but they get to all 5 land types pretty quick, sometimes by the second turn, so Territorial Kavu is out of range of Reckless Rage, unfortunately. So I think overall we could probably just keep things as is. I definitely want to keep Shifting Ceratops in there to fly past Niv Mizzet. Hopefully. Yeah, Quartzwood doing the trick. If you don't kill Otepec Huntmaster, things go downhill quick. It is nice seeing both of them. We are on the draw. Can go Deathcap turn 1 and cross our fingers for something that's red. Too risky. Too risky. Ooh, okay. Keep that. Yeah, Canyon Slough. Definitely love prioritizing the Psycho lands, if I ever see them. Always nice doing something turn 1. Well, there's the Territorial Kavu, speaking of. I mean, at the very least, Rotting Regisaur being a 7/6, we are able to trade with the Kavu if they don't kill Rotting, but that often happens. Makes me wish for a Stone Coil Serpent. That'd be fantastic. Protection from multicolored. Always lovely stuff. Hopefully Rotting can do the trick here and they don't kill it. We can take out 1 Kavu. But I think Rotting's dying, especially with stuff they bring in or brought in to deal with all our things.
Bet you can't catch us.
Hey, at the very least, you know, this deterred some aggression from both those Kavus. Actually, I think we just discard Regisaur. I'd like to get down both Rottings. Yeah. I think it seems like they may cause a headache for the opponent. Hopefully they don't kill the one we have out. It is nice taking out a Kavu. Now we won't discard 2 cards coming around next turn. If they did decide to swing with the Kavu, which I don't think they would be good taking that out as well. Niv Mizzet. Hopefully we see that Shifting Ceratops. Of course, a Embercleave would be fantastic right about now, but we don't have it in the deck, unfortunately. Oh, we're up to 10 likes. Okay. Oh my goodness. Fantastic stuff. And we hit 9 concurrent viewers for a second there. Okay. this is the best stream so far. Of course, there will be many more. Always try to do them at least daily. Yeah, Ripjaw. Quartzwood. Okay, well, we got choices, and I like Quartzwood. Another something with 6 toughness that can trade with various things. But we'll keep up the pressure. Oh, Niv Mizzet. Well, hopefully they don't have a second Niv Mizzet in hand. That would be certainly rough. Aha. Something to think about. Vanishing Verse can't do nothing against Quartzwood. So maybe that's another angle to explore against this 5-color Niv Mizzet deck. Usually I always see Vanishing Verse, so... what does that do? That's actually the first time I've seen this new Tameo. Tap a creature, doesn't untap. Oh, that's not good. Well, at the very least, I mean, Rotting Regisaur is out of the picture, so we can go Regisaur next turn.
What do we have here?
Do I not like Tameo? Let's see. What'd she do? Exile permanent with X from graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of that card. What they got? Nimizit, Kavu. Do we want to take out Kaito? I think we'll just deal some damage to Tameo. Hard to say there. I mean, I haven't faced either of those planeswalkers very much. But we do have a fair bit of power on the board. We'll see if maybe it's good to block Territorial Kavu. I don't think so. We'll see if they swing with both things there. See if all the stuff we have out survives. Oh, Tameo again.
Such an imperfect form.
Does it lose its abilities? No, so it doesn't lose its abilities. If we got another Quartzwood Crasher next turn, that would be nice. Or they could just deal 2 damage with Lightning Helix. That would certainly be rough. Croaks. Oh. Hey, Croaks, I will do it for 2. Speed. That's the name of the game. I do like Quartzwood, though, being able to dodge Vanishing Verse. Gotta go. Have a good night, Jenny. Thanks for joining me. As always, if you want to catch whatever happened afterwards, be up pretty much right after the stream, like usual. Let's keep it. Go as fast as possible. Ever thought of running Raking Claw's Inked Blessing? That's actually been a consideration, certainly. Something that you don't mind seeing multiples of, where something like Embercleave, you don't really always want to see multiples. Sometimes you can do some crazy tricks with the first Embercleave that's on somebody. The opponent may not expect a second Embercleave or even a third one, so you could potentially sneak out wins that way, playing another copy of it, but definitely Raking Claws. I think that could be something I try some night, maybe tomorrow night even. Yes, we go first. We see 2/2 drops and shifting against a deck like this. Hopefully it's enough. I think that's going to be the case. They did mulligan once, so that is a positive. Definitely Rootbound Crag next turn. Pray they don't do Vanishing Verse. As long as Marauding sticks around for a turn, that's nice. Thoughtseize. Not too bad. They got some options. I mean, we'll be doing something good next turn. Shifting. Okay. All right, Commune. Let's see. What do you get us, good buddy? Rotting Regisaur. Yes, I like that. Okay, let's go with that guy. Maximum damage. Force them to do something to Rotting Regisaur, because who wants to get hit for 7? We don't have... Yes. Rotting Regisaur is all it takes. I think that's actually pretty valued. Man, that's exciting stuff. If you can't do anything quick enough to a 7/6, that's something to keep in mind. I think that maybe that's what happened there. Forced to do something to it. If you don't do something to it, that's a lot of damage. Sometimes rotting is all you need. Scary enough. It's a dinosaur zombie. And that's a pretty scary combination, along with being a 6/6. Whew, okay. 5C Nim is it? Good stuff. Exciting times. What time are we at now anyways? Ooh, almost an hour and a half and 11 likes. Fantastic stuff. The best stream so far, by far. Wow. All right. Store. What's in the store? Let's, Yidaro. I have actually done, I did do a stream one night featuring Yidaro Wandering Monster. I called it, Yahoo Yidaro. I think maybe about a week and a half ago, something like that. Would I play it main deck? Yes, definitely. I think Yidaro can be a pretty valid option, especially with Commune with Dinosaurs, being able to dig for him a little bit faster. And there's also cards that do search for either specific creatures or Fierce Empath, I believe it is. An elf. When it comes into play, search your library for a creature with 6 power or more and put it into your hand. So of course we would search for Yidaro, cycle him another time, hopefully get closer to that 4th cycle where we get to put him on the battlefield. But yeah, I definitely think Yidaro can be pretty fantastic. I didn't get him cycled a 4th time when I did that stream featuring him a week and a bit ago, but yeah, I like him, definitely. What's not to love about a dinosaur turtle? Tribute to Harabi. Not quite what we want to do. I mean, it is black, so could potentially go in some Jund variation. And also, now that I think about it, you guys watching right now, you see something there? See some little bit of synergy with Rampaging Ferocidon. I have been thinking of a list that features cards that make tokens for the opponent. So those rats coming into play, Rampaging, Pingin, good stuff. Marauding, of course, we have, so we wouldn't lose those rats. Maybe call it Rampaging Ferocidon Control, killing them with that guy. It's pretty wacky, but yeah. A Tally Primal Storm with a mono burn. Yeah. Actually, I think I did a Tally episode long time ago. Probably like 5 or 6 months ago now that I think about it. There's just so many fantastic, interesting, enjoyable options to watch, and I have a hard time picking stuff. So it's definitely nice, all you guys giving suggestions, keeps the ideas flowing, but I usually never run out of those. Yidaro with Rotting, I mean, it's rough. If Yidaro is the only thing in hand, we could cycle Yidaro away, get maybe another Yidaro, which we would be forced to discard the following turn. I think if I was going Yidaro, I'd probably just keep it red and green colors, but there could be something to do with black, definitely. Yeah. All right. I think I'll leave it at there for tonight. Lots of things to think about. Potentially another Yahoo Yidaro stream. Something featuring a Tally, Primal Storm. All some exciting stuff. Let's actually look at what I got going on. Dino War, that was fantastic. with the Crow and War, making all the opponents of creatures attack us. That's always nice. Oh, I should actually, now that I think about it, do a stream again with Old Fogey. Yeah, that would be pretty interesting. It would be very painful. I don't expect I would win a whole lot. For anyone that doesn't know, Old Fogey Dino. It's, well, based off Old Fogey, which is a dinosaur from Unhinged. I think that was, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Unhinged. One of the first unsets, joke sets. So Old Fogey Dino is just old standard dinosaurs. It's painful, it's rough when we bring old standard dinos in to face all the historic power. But you know, sometimes we get it done. I mean, it's especially satisfying when we take down a fantastic meta deck, potentially 5C Niv Mizzet, Golgari Sacrifice with old standard dinos. That's about the sweetest win you can get. Oh, yeah, I might do that. So many great options. Definitely keep an eye out, keep a watch for all the stuff coming up. It's never boring here. Lots of fun things. Yeah. All right. Well, I had a good stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching right now or later on. Remember, there is always room for improvement, and wish me luck tomorrow morning. Hopefully it doesn't snow too much. Oh boy. Yeah, it's not looking good. All right. Red, white, green token deck. Forbidden Friendship. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. If you see anything you want to see, any ideas, leave a comment, any of the videos. But I'll leave it at that for tonight. Thanks for watching very much. See you next time. Have a good one.